I'll start off the SN-S guides with SN-S-1. There's going to be both version A and B in this video. And for each version, I'll show you guys two variants, a lower rarity one and a higher rarity one in one go. So it'll be a very long video to watch. Let's start off with version A. Nourished Spewers have increased ASPD and invisibility. If you look at their weakness, since they have such a low defense and a somewhat low HP, there is one 6-star that is going to be superior at killing them very easily. If you haven't seen other guides, you now know that 6-star is going to be a Hoshiguma. Reason being, if the Netherseed brand happened to spread onto her tile, the Spewers will start attacking her, and with her skill 2, she's able to reflect physical damage that gets the Spewers to kill themselves in a sense. So, in any case, you just need a rank 7 Hoshiguma. If you happen to have that in your account, go and use it. E2 might be necessary in this stage, but if you don't have that, you can borrow from a non-friend. You don't need a friend to set Hoshiguma as a support unit. If you happen to reroll and you find someone that you've never added before with Hoshiguma, just take it because again, rank 7 is more than enough. Alright? So try to get that. If you really can't find one, come to the Discord server and add someone over there. For all the other operators, I'll explain why I bring them as we play the stage. Then for the components, take healing effectiveness, block count, half the rate of Netherseed brand, and Vanguard Guard Defender Specialist getting attacked when they are deployed for the first time. Additional attack, that is. Anyways, 11 operators. Let's start off with the low rarity variant. SN-S-1-A. Plots unperturbed. Now begin the stage by placing Vanguards first into the map. So I'll place a standard bearer to help me out, along with 2 Pioneer Vanguards, just as you see. Then feed a medic. A single target one will do. Try to bring the strongest one that you have. Followed by placing a Hoshiguma right in front of this Pioneer Vanguard over here. Then I'm also going to feed a Wandering Medic. And then whenever you feel ready enough, when this guy starts walking down, place either a J or a Lapland on this tile. Right, next up, I'm gonna need to feed a Dreadnought Guard right over there, along with a caster, any caster that you own. I'm gonna turn on Courier skill as well, give me more DP. Then I'm gonna retreat Courier and switch it for a AoE caster right over here. Or if not, what we call a Splash Caster. The Splash Caster can be a Chain Caster if you want it to be. I'm gonna get some DP, and I'll retreat Scavenger so that I can place a Lord. Lords can change their damage to arts damage, which is gonna be very helpful here. So now the Netherseed brand has spread it onto Hoshiguma, and you can see the Spewers are, in a sense, getting rid of themselves. J is doing pretty well there. J doesn't need to be E2 by the way, and E1 J is more than enough. I'll turn on Melanta's skill, just to kill this guy faster. And I'll spam a whole bunch of other skills here as well. So I'll turn on Click and Irene. And you can remove Myrtle from the stage once you feel you have enough DP. Feel free to use her skill more if you want more DP. And I'm gonna turn on Gitano's skill to assist also. Once Jay is done killing his own lane, then you can go ahead and retreat him. You can retreat Mel as well, because she's not doing anything anymore. And I'm going to turn on the skills of my operators again. So I've got Irina, Click is attacking, Gitano is doing her best. And that's how you can clear SN-S-1-A pretty simply with a bunch of 4 stars, 3 stars, and just one single borrowed Hoshiguma. Alright, let's move on to a higher rarity variant. So we'll do the same stage again, and I'm going to have much fewer operators. The components that we are using will be the exact same as just now. Alright? For the operators that I'm using here, a lot of them have M3 I suppose. So Aya has M3, Taunt, Surtur, and Irene as well. But Siege, Telopsis, Mulberry, and Hoshiguma does not have M3. They are at rank 7. Okay, I'll start off by placing a Siege there, along with a Taunt. Siege can be a Saga, or other strong Pioneer Vanguards that you can think of. Then I'm gonna place Hoshiguma in front. Gonna let Siege hit one more time. Okay, I'll let her hit 2 more times. 1 more slam. Boom. Okay. Then I'm just getting good amount of BP from her. And I'm placing Irene here. And I'm gonna feed a Mulberry to heal some elemental damage. I'm gonna wait until there are 4 of these guys. Once there's about 4 within her skill range, I'll levitate them and Irene can get rid of them. As easy as that. Next, I'm gonna place a Aya here. So Aya is gonna help me to remove those guys very easily. And once they are done and gone, I'll place a AoE medic, a multi-target one over here. I'm not gonna place Surta just yet. Her role will come later on. Sword Masters are pretty good at handling the dodge enemies because they hit twice with each attack, which is very helpful. Again, I'm just gonna wait until there are like 4 of them within Irene's range, and then I'll levitate them. Now I'm gonna put Surta here. And then I'll turn on her skill, so that she can get rid of the enemies on the bottom right. I'm not gonna use Siege for any other purposes in this stage. She will have a purpose in version B later on. Anyways, let's levitate them. There's 3 enemies over there. I just need to make sure that Irene doesn't get overwhelmed. So she has an exact block count of 3. Just take note of that. And then levitate. And then that side is cleared. And then just left with 1 more enemy. And that's how you can easily clear SN-S-1-A with just higher rarity units. Now, let's move on to version B. So in version B, the challenge condition is different. The spewers are not the ones that are buffed this time, but rather is the swarm callers, which are these mushroom guys. Even so, though they have like a higher defense, we are still going to use someone like Melanta in order to help us in this stage, because we are giving her the module that actually increases her attack when she's first deployed. So that's gonna help us a lot later on. And at the same time, I'm going to take 1 more additional unit, which is a high defense defender. You'll understand why in a bit. Anyways, there are 12 operators this time. Let's see how it's done. So SN-S-1-B, Ambitions Unrewarded. Lower rarity first. So we'll place the Vanguards in the same way as we did in version A. I'm gonna turn on the skills whenever it's around. Again, feed a medic. Once you have enough DP, you can place your Hoshiguma. And then I'm gonna have a 1-ring medic. Okay, I think this is good enough time. I'm gonna put a J right in front there. And then I'm also gonna feed a click to assist. And I need to start placing in my Dreadnought Guard already. Okay, gonna turn on Myrtle's skill. And then here comes the Dreadnought Guard. Okay, when Jay is done killing his own lane, you can retreat him. Don't retreat Korea yet. Just wait for a little while. I'm gonna place a AoE caster here as well to assist. Okay, I think that was good enough time. Because Korea's skill isn't gonna come up anymore. Let's retreat him. There's gonna be the dodge enemies coming in. So place a J. Again, remember this doesn't need to be E2. And E1J, skill 1 rank 7 will do. Okay, I've turned on click skill to remove the Nether Sea Brand spawning guy. If you feel it's necessary to turn on any of your medic skill, go ahead and do so. Like right now, I think this might be pretty good to do so. And then I'm gonna retreat Scavenger and switch it for a Lord Arene to help over there. I'm not gonna turn on Gitano's skill just yet. I think we're fine. Okay, let's turn on Melanta's skill to deal with the Swarm Caller there. And then, the Nether Sea Brand is about to spread onto J. Don't do that. Place a Quora when there are very few spewers left on the map. This is so that you don't let the Nether Sea Brand spread onto J, and that he can continue blocking the dodge enemies. So quite a few things to take note here. Use Chestnut skill a little bit there. Now Melanta can't sustain all these sanity damage, so you're gonna have to take her out and flip it for a Pioneer Vanguard. Just right over here, like that. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the skills of my casters. put in as much arts damage as possible, and I'm also gonna use my Susuro skill to assist me here. Okay, you can retreat your J once he's done, along with Quora as well, because the top lane is already cleared. Now we're left with the Swarm Callers, the horrid ones that have high defense. I don't know if Arene can sustain very well. Oh, he does. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this go. Let this guy just walk in. It's probably gonna go down, but it's fine. Okay, let's turn on. I'm gonna use Malanta to help here. And then with enough damage, this guy is gonna go down. So just like that, that's how you can clear SN-S-1-B with low rarity units. Quite a bit of 4-star stats within this squad, but then again, the level requirement says E to level 30, so I hope you don't mind that. Alright, and then one last run. We are gonna do this with higher rarity version, and it's gonna be the exact same squad that I used in version A. Again, components doesn't change at all. Let's do it. SN-S-1-B, a final run. At least for this stage. Start off with a siege again, or whichever Pioneer Vanguard that you want that to be. And I'm gonna have a taunts. Once I have enough DP, here comes Hoshiguma. Yeah, let's siege hammer down one last time. Looks like she's unable to. Okay, she can. Just one. And then I'm gonna place Irene here. Gonna have enough DP to put in my Wandering Medic. And then again, I need to take note the number of enemies that are coming in. Once Irene can levitate a bunch of them, I'll do so. Next up, I'm gonna place Aya Fiela right over here to help out. Alright. With staff, let's turn on Taunt skill. And I'm gonna place a AoE medic over here, multi-target one. Okay, I'm not gonna put Surtur on this guy as mentioned, I'll just let the first guy go. Okay, waiting for a whole bunch of the dodgy boys to get into Irene's range. Let's levitate them. Okay, I think the spewers are kind of like getting removed already. So what I'm gonna do is I'll place a siege and I'll turn on Telopsis skill to assist over here. So she's gonna spam heal quite a lot of the enemies. And then after that, I'm gonna help here by placing a Surtur. We'll turn on Surtur skill to remove all the Swarm Callers spawning on the bottom right. Let's levitate them. And then Surtur's done. Just like that. And waiting for Irene's levitation again. There you go, levitate them, remove. And then just 2 more enemies left. So hopefully this gives you guys some ideas as to how you can easily clear SN-S-1. Alright, a lot of mechanics to understand in this one. But we've got even more stages to go. I'll see you guys there. Bye bye.